Hey guys, Ashlane here. Welcome to Clash with Ash. Today, I want to go over a couple replays from our current war, Red Elite's war against Loyalty 44, which is part of the North 44. I guess they're the clan right underneath North 44, and they seem like a good bunch of people based on their clan description. So anyway, I wanted to go over a couple replays from this war, and to show you basically, I want to go over the fundamentals of where to attack in a base, choosing which angle to go for. So I'm going to go over two replays. I'm going to go rather in-depth. So what we're going to do here is look at this base, then we'll look at the replay, and we'll decide where Snable went in from and where he possibly could have done differently, or what he was thinking basically on this attack. So this is a very common base for Town Hall 10s. It's a very effective base design because what it does here is, well, first of all, let's back it up. This is part of the Fundamentals series, so even if you're not Town Hall level 10, even if you're not attacking a max base, you can definitely learn a thing or two about looking what the type of things you want to look for before you go into a base. So on a base like this, what you really want to look at first is where obviously the Town Hall is, and then the first things you should notice are on a Town Hall 10, you want to be cognizant of where the Inferno Towers are and what they're set to, and then you want to look at the Clan Castle as well as the heroes. So you can see here, the Archer Queen is up over here, the Barbarian King is down over here, he has the Infernos right next to the Town Hall. Now, these Infernos are really close together, almost in range of a freeze at the same time. If both Infernos are even with the Town Hall and touching the Town Hall, and when I say even, I mean both within the actual, this is how this Town Hall is a little bit south of the Town Hall, if they're both actually on the same, touching the Town Hall fully, you can actually get them in a double freeze all the time, 100% of the time. But anyway, back to the base here. You also want to notice where the expos are, just to be aware of where you're going to be going into, because expos can take down heroes rather fast, okay? So obviously this is going to be a ground attack. I'm going to let you guys know both these attacks will be ground attacks. So on the next episode, I'll discuss air attacks. But let's go ahead and see where he attacks from and why. Basically, I can tell you that you're going to want to use the Queen and the Clan Castle as a lure for your troops. You want them to work for you, not against you. So when you go into a base, you always want to be aware of the things you're thinking as a Town Hall 10 is where you're going to drop your freeze spell and where the Clan Castle and the Queen are going to lure your troops. So if you go in opposite the Queen, somewhere around this area somewhere, you're actually going to have to deal with the Archer Queen will come all the way out to where this Inferno is, and the Clan Castle troops will pass over the Town Hall to where the Inferno is as well, okay? So those are important things to note, because if you come in from this angle, you'll actually be able to freeze the Inferno, maybe the Expo, some of the Clan Castle troops, and the Queen. Okay, so that's something to note. So that's where I would attack, somewhere around this area, because the Queen will lure them in, as well as the Clan Castle troops, and you'll be able to freeze a lot of bang for your buck. So let's go ahead and see how Snable attacks this base. Snable's our 13th guy, and he attacked their number 1 guy, something I wouldn't normally recommend, but Snable's such a good attacker that he pulled it off great here. So he has a jump spell. He used the jump right over here. Now, there's a very common area to jump in these bases. Why did he place a jump spell right over there? Well, look at all the walls this jump spell crosses, right? So you can attack this quadrant near the wizard tower. I'm going to go zoom all the way in, and you can attack down here. You can lets them into the main center of the base, and you can attack over here in the east side. And basically, you're just covering the outside. As long as you can get a little bit, like right below that Dark Elixir pump, as long as you can get a little bit of coverage over there on the other side of the wall, you'll know it can. The troops will be able to jump it. Okay, so notice how all 4 of these quadrants are covered there. So the troops are going to be able to be lured by the Queen and the Clan Council troops. And basically, the game plan is Snable is a real efficient attacker at when he hits a base from this angle. Obviously, you want to note where the where all the percentage is in the base, because you want to be able to get a 2-star attack. So Getting the Town Hall is relatively easy if you focus all your troops in with a jump spell like Snable's doing. But getting the 50% on a base like this, that's basically a mirror of itself. Every side of the base is similar, right? So what you want to do is Snable often will hold off a couple troops, a big hit point troop. In this case, it's going to be a P.E.K.K.A, and then he follows it around the side of the base. So you can go over here with it to get some extra percentage points towards the end of the battle, or over here with it, because what he figures he'll probably have some golem protection in one of the compartments to the side. That's exactly what happens. So let's see the whole thing in action, and I'll talk you through exactly what's going on here. So 4 golems coming in for the north, trigger a giant bomb. That's good. This raid is going to start out very concentrated. You can see that all the golems jump over that thing, all the wall there, and here come all the troops, basically just dropped in a big clump. And the golems have a nice head start, so they can trigger bombs. I'm going to go ahead and pause. And here we can see the golems have all gone over here to the westernmost side of the base. And then all the troops are coming in through the north there. The king, I believe, either just jumped the wall or he's going to drop him right now next. So you can see he's still sitting on a P.E.K.K.A and 7 wizards and 3 archers. That's important to note right now. And also, he has his lightning spell, a rage spell, and a freeze spell. So let's go ahead and see what happens from here. So there's the king, and he's going to go ahead and come down here. Now look at, like I said, guys, that freeze spell was dropped perfectly. And look at how many troops it took out. It took out the Inferno Tower. It took out a couple hidden Teslas, or I think 1 hidden Tesla, maybe 2. And it took out the clan council troops, including a witch. It took out the archer queen, all with 1 freeze spell. That's why you attack a base like that from that angle. So you can see, here come all the DPS units, damage per second, and in the form of a bunch of witches and a bunch of wizards. They're just going to do some damage behind those golems, kind of clearing the way. And look at this. He's going to drop that second rage spell to try to get some of those skeletons and wizards, and it works out perfectly. That's more than enough damage to get that town hall down very easily. But here's the problem. He's only at 28%. So the anatomy of this attack being what it is, he's at 35%. He's sitting on the queen's ability, so he's actually going to get a decent amount of percentage. But look at this over here, guys. This is what I told you about. He was sitting on that P.E.K.K.A, and he planned for this going into the attack. He said, you know what, I'm going to need that extra percentage. These are the type of little things you can plan out that, it doesn't cross people's minds all the time that, you know what, you can just save a P.E.K.K.A, save a few wizards, and you'll get that percentage pretty easily. That's actually a really nice strategy to use, guys, especially on bases like this that are hard to get all that percentage points. So I was going to bring you 2 replays, but I think I'm going to just go ahead and stop it here, and maybe I will watch it one more time, and I'll just cover the attack maybe in double speed, just so you can see one more time why he decided to attack there as opposed to the south. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, instead of bringing the other attack, I'm just going to go ahead and bring you an air attack next time, maybe tomorrow morning, basically covering where you attack a base with air. So I'm going to play this one more time. You'll basically see in double speed why he attacked there. So if he attacked from the south, things would have been all screwed up because the clan castle troops would have triggered into the south really early on. That's with no lure, of course. So if you're going to attack from the south in a base like this, you really have to consider luring the troops beforehand, all right? Because that's something that you really, that's something that you need to do. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to maximize that freeze usage, and things could go really wrong really fast. Because the clan castle troops and the archer queen are all going to be spread out, and things won't go too smoothly, not like this. So you can see he drops the P.E.K.K.A pretty soon here. Once all these western defenses are focused on those golems, he knows it's safe to drop that P.E.K.K.A and a few wizards behind the P.E.K.K.A. And look at this. The wizards are going to do some crazy damage. Those wizards are going to take out that cannon, going to take out some builders' huts, some barracks, everything like that. He's doing a great job of just peppering in those troops when they notice they have ample coverage. So, very, very nice attack. Hope you guys learned a thing or two when deciding where to attack a base from. There's a lot to think about from jump placement to spell placement to luring. So, it's definitely an art, a fine art, if you will, to choose where to attack a base from. So, I hope this helped you guys. It can be applicable to Town Hall level 8 and 9 and 7 attacks too. Just think about the lures, think about the spell usage, thinking about the direction of the troops. Take care, guys. Please subscribe, like, share, everything. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.